IPS is a public policy think tank. To paraphrase T.H. Huxley, sit down before fact as a little child. Be prepared to give up every preconceived notion. Follow humbly where the facts may lead, with no regard to what one side or the other in the political sphere might think. These are not easy ideals to live by, but we can only try. We must.
IPS was started in 1988 as a think tank which is close to the government but not part of the government. It was also a safe place where Singaporeans with different points of view could meet and listen to one another with mutual respect.
First, we analyse public policy. We research a range of issues to inform interventions and improve existing policies. It starts with gathering evidence, studying design and outcomes, and investigating the context, always considering Singapore's unique makeup and diverse stakeholders. Without proper analysis, we wouldn't know what works or how to make it better.
Surveys are more than asking what people think. They reveal gaps between beliefs and behaviours, helping us uncover what really matters. In Youth Steps, we follow 3,000 young people over a decade to understand how they transition into adulthood. Our digital trust study looks at confidence in technology, what builds trust and what erodes it. These aren't just data points, these are insights for Singapore's future.
We study views on race, on religion, on harmony, using national surveys, use tools like eye tracking to understand biases better. More importantly, we translate findings into workshops that build empathy and inclusion. Our RIC program brings this research to schools, to corporates, to agencies, to spark change that policies alone can't achieve.
We examine political attitudes through our post-election surveys and global studies like the Asian Barometer survey series. Our work reveals how views are closely connected to socio-economic backgrounds. Just as important is our research on social networks and social capital in Singapore. This helps us understand the level of cohesion, the gaps in social mixing in our society, with leads for how to strengthen citizens' sense of unity in diverse Singapore.
We bring together the public, the private, the people, the philanthropic sectors. We help policymakers connect with everyday Singaporeans. Through research and intentional dialogue, we ensure that NGOs, academics, and community groups are part of the conversation. Our work on platform workers contributed to new legislation. Years of advocacy also played a role in the Workplace Fairness Act.
Our conferences bring together researchers, public servants, and industry to discuss real issues that are grounded in research and empirical evidence. The Asia Journalism Fellowship brings together journalists from different parts of Asia to learn, bond, and build empathy. In today's divided world, these connections and having a platform to build such connections are more vital than ever.
The private sector plays a critical role in shaping policy. Our Corporate Associates program connects business leaders with key thinkers and policymakers. They gain access to IPS expertise and insights, participate in discussions on key local and global issues that impact businesses, and provide invaluable input towards policymaking.
We don't just do research, we share it widely so Singaporeans can better understand the issues that shape their lives. IPS is a trusted voice on political and social issues, but our job is also to make our work accessible. We work closely with the media, publish in IPS Commons, and share content on social media. Our podcast, Singapore Unpacked, dives into big questions with researchers and guests to bring policy conversations to more people.
Op-eds help us sharpen our thinking. They take complex findings and turn them into clear, actionable insights. In a noisy world, evidence-based commentary helps people make sense of issues.
Policy need not be left to policymakers alone. We create platforms where citizens, communities, experts, and diverse stakeholders can shape policies together. Deliberation is about understanding different perspectives and building solutions together. At IPS, we plan to run participatory budgeting projects so that residents get a chance to propose and vote on ideas they have to improve their neighbourhood. We will also facilitate citizen deliberation exercises on divisive issues like the effects of AI and foreign local integration so that participants can cultivate civic skills and build cohesion.
When all sectors engage, we are more invested in the outcomes. From small focus groups to national efforts like IPS Prism, these platforms help Singaporeans understand trade-offs and find common ground.
We run policy experiments to test them on a small scale. This helps us refine solutions before full rollout. We tried decentralized decision-making in homeless shelters, where clients were empowered to make collective decisions with their peers and their social workers. Early signs show better ownership and fewer issues needing escalation. They also build trust by involving different stakeholders right from the start.
Pilots let us test innovative ideas in a contained setting, refine these ideas, and provide the data for people to decide if a policy or a solution is ready for scaling up. It contributes to policy innovation with lower risks.
Singapore is a great success story. We've performed an economic miracle, but there are challenges. How can we reduce poverty in prosperity? How can we prevent meritocracy from becoming a new form of aristocracy? And finally, how do we grow the culture of acceptance of people with different and alternative views?
We have moved in a new direction, not only researching, talking and writing about policy, but also experimenting with policy, testing policy ideas, running pilots, figuring out what might work, what doesn't. If we continue to do useful work, there is no reason why IPS should not be around.